cares for you. He's in the lion's den, so to speak. Beautiful ladies all around him. Of course, he feel like he wants to chuck off in that ocean, but he doesn't. You know what he does? He wants to stay loyal. He takes himself away from the situation. He could have jumped into bed with Clarisse. He really could have. He could have really spent more time and pursued her. He really could have, but he didn't. He said, I don't trust you. He steps back. Why can't you see that? Faye, you know what your problem is, Faye? You're self-sabotaging. This is what... What's up, sarsaparillas? It's your girl Sassy J, and I am back with another Love Island review. Do you know what, guys? I'm so my heart's broken right now. My heart's ripped to pieces. But you know what, guys? Before I share my heartbreak with you, please just click a like for me, please. Please click a like on this video. Please comment, share, and also if you're new to my channel, guys, please subscribe. I see you guys watching and I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe and share, okay? And when you do subscribe, make sure you click that notification bell so you get an update of when I post another video, okay? Or should I say a notification? Guys, tonight, it took me out. Tonight's episode, it just took me out because... guys, Faye, what the Faye is going on? Do you know what? Guys, listen, I know Faye's probably going to be getting a lot of hate after this, episode because Faye overreacts so badly. It's crazy. Don't get me wrong. I get what she is trying to say. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually get what she's trying to say. But realistically, if there was nothing to tell you about, there's nothing to tell you about. She's really upset. Let me just go over it. Faye is upset, and she is effing and blinding because she feels that Teddy two-timed her in Casa Amor, right? She saw the clip and she's saying, well, you know, you have sexual chemistry with somebody else, or you find somebody else sexually attractive. I'm not being funny. How many of us are in relationships, and how many times do you see somebody walk past and you're thinking, oh, he's kind of cute, but you're happy with your pudgy belly boyfriend. You're happy with your husband that is not have the buff gym body. You're happy because guess what? You would not trade your husband or your boyfriend for that person, no matter how lovely or sexy or this he looks. People have attractions. It's normal. It's a normal part of life, Faye. But you know what? I know Faye's problem. But before I tell you Faye's problem, let me continue for a minute, right? So I would look at it in different ways. For me, she's saying, oh, well, I didn't know that he had sexual chemistry with somebody else, and I didn't know that he thought about sharing a bed with somebody else. And he didn't feel like he could trust himself. Listen, right there is where I want her to stop and think about it, right? He cares for you. He's in the lion's den, so to speak. Beautiful ladies all around him. Of course, he feel like he wants to chuck off in that ocean, but he doesn't. You know what he does? He wants to stay loyal. He takes himself away from the situation. He could have jumped into bed with Clarisse. He really could have. He could have really spent more time and pursued her. He really could have, but he didn't. He said, I don't trust you. He steps back. Why can't you see that? Faye, you know what your problem is, Faye? You're self-sabotaging. This is what you're doing. You don't think you're good enough for Teddy, and you feel like this is too much for you, so you're self-sabotaging. You've never found a guy that makes you feel the way Teddy feels. Listen, I'm just quoting what she said, right? You've never found a guy that's so nice and calm and sweet, right? And calms you down. You're self-sabotaging. She does this, and I've seen this pattern from her behavior from the first time she was coupled up with Brad. Whenever she feels like things might not go her way in the end, or she feels like, oh, you know, I like this person, I don't want to get hurt, she pulls herself back, right? She pulled herself back. It was different with Teddy because Teddy was more calmer and he allowed her to be herself. He took his time with her because he's aware that she was hurt, and the reason why she behaves the way she behaves is because she was hurt. So at the end of the day, I just don't understand, Faye. Faye, you're ruining a good thing, Faye. Do you know what? I think Faye needs therapy. I think Faye needs therapy because what Faye went through, I don't know what she went through, but she was hurt. And you can tell Faye is reacting from hurt from the past that she's not dealt with properly. She's also reacting from her own insecurities, because when you're that much insecure, you react like this. I'm not being funny. You can be upset, and no one is saying that Faye should not be upset, because I could understand, like I said, she felt like she told him. She didn't tell him the whole thing, because like I said, she didn't tell him the whole thing. But okay, Faye, we'll let you off, right? But my thing is, there is a way how you deal with things, and how Faye deals with things is unacceptable. It's disrespectful. It's not right. It's disgusting. I hate it. I think I was so humiliated for Teddy. I'm not being funny. This is a toxic situation. They should not get into a relationship. I love Faye and I love Teddy, and I love Faye and Teddy together, but communication is key when you get into any form of relationship. And Teddy, even though she's shouting at him, she's swearing at him, she's giving him the finger or whatever, he's still willing, he's still calm, he's still willing to have a conversation with her, he's still willing to listen to her. Do you see what I'm saying? And I feel like she really needs to take some step back and kind of like focus on her and see what's going on, because I definitely think she needs to learn how to deal with situations without effing and blinding and screaming and acting like a banshee, basically. Like, you should not be like cussing and swearing, shouting. You can talk to somebody. You can let them know that you're upset about an action or something that they've done without behaving in that manner, Faye. Come on! Now you're gonna make Teddy... I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think Teddy is gonna just cut it? Faye is trying to end it before Teddy ends it, right? She likes Teddy. I know Faye is a pain in my ass. Yes, she is. She really is a pain in my derriere. But at the end of the day, I definitely just see, and I can tell, she is scared. She is scared, and she wants to end it because she is scared and she thinks she's no good for him. She said that. She said that in the episode before. I think it was last night episode. She said, I think that I'm not good enough for him. I feel like I'm not good enough for him, like he's too good for me. And I think when things like that happen, when people feel that way, that's insecurity, right? But I think that is why she's self-sabotaging. She's self-sabotaging. And I've seen it with when Liam and Liam coupled up and Millie came into the villa. She started self-sabotage really quickly the moment she saw Liam speaking with Millie. And that's because she was scared of that rejection. She's scared about getting hurt. She didn't want to put herself out there. And I understand it. We've been there. I have self-sabotaged. I've done it. I've done it in the past. And sometimes I still do. Okay. But not to this extent. Not to this extent. But I honestly just feel like... Faye. And when I thought that, yeah, she's calmed down, the volcano has erupted and things are going back to normal. No. Here comes a tornado. Tornado Faye. Sweeping everything in its path. She is out for blood. This woman is cussing every single person out. She's cussing poor Dale out. Poor Dale. I understand exactly what Dale is saying. And poor Dale is just trying to let her see. Listen, for real, there was no one in a relationship apart from Liberty and Jake. So when Teddy said, I'm technically single, girl, he was technically single. He was technically single. He's still technically single. Do you see what I'm saying? But he still remained loyal. Come on, Faye. Jeez. And you know what? For me personally, I feel like, yes, if she's going to go all out on somebody, let it out on Jake. Let it out on Jake. Because even though all the boys are grown enough to make their decisions, right? They're grown enough to make the decisions that they want to make. Jake did not force anyone to go and talk to no girls or kiss no girls or do whatever or share a bed with a girl. He did not force them. He did push it in a sense where he kind of like, you know, encouraged them like, oh, go on, do it. Why not? You know, good lad, you know. But at the end of the day, they're all grown. They're grown-ass men and they can do what they want to do. So the fact that they decided they were going to do all the things that they shouldn't be doing, right? That's their problem. I'm not blaming Jake for that. However, I would have gotten more annoyed at Jake, right? That's what I would have done. Because, and I don't get it, because she kept saying, Faye kept saying that, you know, I am really annoyed with Jake. I'm more surprised by Jake. So why is it that you're giving Teddy this hard of a time? What is it? Self-sabotage. That is exactly what it is. Self-sabotaging. You're self-sabotaging yourself, girl. Stop it. And now you're going to lose something good, because Teddy is a good man. And I feel sorry for him. And my heart is broken. Like, I feel so sorry. It's hard for me to watch Teddy cry. It's hard for me to watch Teddy being sad. It's hard for me to watch Faye disrespect Teddy. It's hard for me to watch it. It's not nice. And let me tell you something. And I always say this. If you're ever in a relationship and you guys are having an argument and your partner is disrespecting you like this, you get yourself out of that relationship. And this is the same advice I'm going to give to Teddy. Walk away. Walk away, walk away, walk away. Because at the end of the day, no matter how upset you are at somebody, you should never, ever, ever go to the point where you're disrespecting your partner. Because if there's no respect, there is no relationship. This is me, and that's what I think about it. And I'm really kind of disappointed by Faye, because I love Faye, and I think Faye and Teddy would have made such a good couple if she wasn't so toxic. She is. She's toxic, but it's not even her fault, though. It's not her fault. She's been hurt, and she hasn't dealt with the hurt. And I wanted to deal with the hurt because she doesn't realize that she deserves something good. She deserves a man like Teddy, but she needs to start acting better. She needs to start to love herself, because that is coming from a place of hurt and pain. And she's not loving herself enough to allow somebody like Teddy to love her back. And she needs to stop. She needs to stop. She's going to ruin this. She's going to ruin this. But guys, you know what? Let me just cool off. Let me just take a time, just a moment, a couple of seconds away from the whole Faye and Teddy situation, because my heart is broken, man. Like, you know what? I'm going to cry as soon as I finish this video. Like, I'm going to cry my eyes out. I'm going to bawl my eyes out. I'm going to have snot coming down my face. I'm going to hug a pillow and call it Teddy. I'm going to go all out, guys. All out. But let's focus a little bit on the whole Jake escape. Is it Jake escape? The Jake escape? I can't remember. It's something like that. Oh my God. You know what? I am so happy. I am so happy that they showed that clip. Because I feel like everybody in the villa the ladies, they need to know the kind of person that Jake is. Don't get me wrong. Now, I mean, I've seen a positive and a negative, because with all of this going on, for today was probably the first time I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe Jake really does like liberty. For the first time, because I've always said I think he's playing a game, and I still think he's playing a game. But today, for the first time, I can say, do you know what? I really think he really does like liberty. And I love liberty. And now my heart is breaking for liberty, because I can see how sad she is. And I hate, do you know what hurt me the most? Is when she's talking to Jake and she said, I know I'm not a supermodel, and this is why I lead with my personality. Oh my gosh. Baby girl, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. Oh my days. That really hurt me so much, because I'm thinking, there's nothing wrong with you. You've got a beautiful personality, and you're beautiful. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you know what? When this first started and they were dropping Chloe as a bombshell in the villa, I thought to myself, Chloe, I wish they'd like not given Chloe as a bombshell, because realistically, I think Liberty would have made a good bombshell. This is what I was thinking to myself. And you know what? It's just so sad that she doesn't realize how beautiful she is. And it's really sad. You know what? It's so sad. And I felt it for her. I felt it so much for her. And I thought to myself, I get what Chloe is saying. Maybe Jake should have just come over and just give her a little hug to reassure her. And obviously stuff like that do make you think, Jake, where's your head at? You know, where's your head? But realistically, I just love Liberty, and I just want her to be happy. I wanted to find true love. I wanted to find her prince, a knight in shining armor. And I don't know, I'm still not convinced that Jake is that person. I'm still not convinced. Because the way Jake behaved in Casa Amor, like he really wanted to get involved in all these things. But because he had made the mistake, that's what it sounded like to me, you know. Because he made the mistake the night before of asking Liberty to be his girlfriend. He has to be good, because if he cheats, then that's the problem. The public might not like him, and then he might not win the money. And, you know, that's how I saw it when I was watching Casa Amor. And I thought to myself, this could be a game plan where he's trying to get everybody to mess about. So him and Liberty appears a lot more stronger. So these are things that I've juggled. These are thoughts I've juggled in my mind while he was in Casa Amor. And I still feel that he's playing the game. But do you know what? I feel today that maybe he does actually like her a bit as well. Like, and I really hope he does. I'm really hoping I'm wrong. Because just as with Tommy and that other girl, when they were in, I used to think, do you know what? She doesn't want him. But look, they're still together. And she proved us wrong. They're still together and they're in love. Molly May, I think her name was. You know, they're together and they're in love. And they're one of the strong couples even now. So I'm hoping that Jake proves me wrong. I'm really, really hoping that Jake proves me wrong. But Millie and Liam, do you know what? I have to take my hat off for Millie, because do you know what? I understand, and I'm glad her maturity, the level of maturity that she has. I wish that Faye had that level of maturity, because what Millie is saying is very, very, it's the truth. If you're going to forgive somebody, she's seen the worst, and if she's going to forgive somebody, and she's made that decision once she's seen the worst to forgive that person, you have to kind of leave it in the past. Otherwise, it stops you from going forward. But the thing is, not a lot of people can leave it in the past, because there's certain things that I can't leave in the past. But, you know, if you make a decision to forgive somebody, you're going to have to leave that in the past, because it's just going to be more problems. Do you see what I'm saying? So my hat's off to that girl. And, you know, she's trying to bring the little thing back with Liam. So tonight he gets cuddles. Yes, Liam gets cuddles tonight. He does. But the good thing about this is, right, people get to be aware, right? They get to be aware that Jake is not an angel. He's not a saint. He's not a saint. And I feel like I really wanted Liberty more than anybody else to see that side of him, because I don't think she stands for stuff like that. And I think she's completely different. Like, you could see it on her face. She's like, what the hell why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that she was able to see that. So I'm really, really happy that they actually exposed him like that. I think it was so worth it. The Clarisse and Tyler situation, at first when I saw that played, I thought to myself, oh, you know, Kaz might be really, really in her feelings. And tomorrow we might see her saying something about it. I don't know. But I was thinking to myself, oh, I wonder if it's going to cause a little bit of a break and they've just tried to fix things. But, you know, it was funny when he was watching her and Matthew. And I feel like, oh, okay, they're okay. They're okay with it. They've realized that, you know, that happened. You chose somebody, I chose somebody. We're back together now, so let's move forward. So this is how I'm seeing it. So I'm glad that didn't, like, erupt into something else. Oh, God, because good. We can't handle anything else apart from Faye right now, because Faye's cussing everybody out. She's cussing Dale out. She's cussing Matthew out. She's cussing Jake out. Faye is cussing everybody out. Yeah? Every single person. That woman, I tell you, she's a tornado, and she's wiping everything out. I'm going to call her, you know what? I should have named this video Tornado Faye. I messed up. Tornado. Woo! Girl, no. But you know what, guys? Let's see if it's going to calm down. I don't know if they can come back from this. Reason being, I felt like there was too much disrespect. And disrespect is not something I stand for as a person. I don't believe in it. I feel like once somebody disrespects you in a relationship, if you were to go back into that relationship, I feel like that disrespect will get even worse. I feel like that disrespect will get even worse. So for me personally, I'm just thinking, you know, honestly, I love Teddy and I love Faye. I don't think Faye is in the right mindset for a relationship. I don't think she's ready to get involved in a relationship. I don't think, you know, I don't think a relationship should be on her mind at this moment in time. I think she needs to step back and focus on her, you know, try to feel the pain that she's feeling and try to move on from it, and also to love herself a bit more, because she comes across confident and everything, but I look at her and all I'm seeing and hearing from her mouth is insecurities. So it obviously she's not as confident as she's coming across. And I think the loudmouth defensive Faye, right? The loudmouth defensive Faye is all stemmed from insecurity and pain and hurt from the past. And I know there's a nice soft part of her there, because we've seen it. We have seen it. So I'm hoping that she just sorts that out. But do you guys think that Teddy will go back? Do you know what? I love Faye and I love Teddy, but I don't want him to go back. I don't want him to go back. I feel like she's not the right person for him. He's probably not the right person for her. I think she would need a Teddy. I think that's what she needs in her life. She needs somebody like Teddy in her life. But at the moment, she's not at a place where she can appreciate somebody like Teddy. And the last thing we need is for her to turn a Teddy into Tyler. A Teddy into Tyler is not what we're trying to get, people, okay? We're not about to go down that road. So I'd rather Teddy's take a step back and just focus his energy elsewhere. It would be hard because you could tell that he was really falling for her, and what he feels for her is really genuine. And I know what she feels for him is genuine, but I just wish she would literally allow herself to feel that way and feel those emotions and not embarrass herself, because it's embarrassing. She looked like a crazy person in the villa. She literally, it's an embarrassment to watch. I'm embarrassed for her because I know that that's coming from pain and hurt. But I still love you, Faye. I still love you, but get it together, sis. Get it together. Okay, I don't know if I've missed anything out for tonight, but I really hope I haven't, because I was so shaken up by the whole Faye explosion. I definitely think that Liberty will be able to move forward with Jake. I don't know if that doubt is gonna be gone from her mind, because to hear that your partner wasn't sexually attracted to you it's hard to handle. It's really hard to handle, and I feel like she will always have this confident issue, especially when now around other girls, when she sees girls that looks really, really good, she's going to start to think, oh my God, that's Jake's type, or I wonder if Jake will fancy that person. So she's basically now going to have these insecurities heightened, and it's not going to be a good look for her, but I hope that she's able to move forward with it. But I know, I don't have to ask you, I know that she's definitely going to just try and move on from it. So basically all the couples now that's in there that's more strong is you got the Toby and Chloe. Toby and Chloe, who would have thought that Toby and Chloe would be one of the strongest couples in the villa right now, eh? I'm telling you. So Toby and Chloe, and obviously you've got Liam and Millie. They're starting to get their stuff back together. And you know what? Tonight, I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little thing for Liam, because I feel like he's so sincere. I feel like he's sincerely sorry for all that he's done. And the patience that he's having, he's not trying to rush her. He's taking his little steps. He's not over stretching the boundaries. He's, you're allowed to kiss me here and there, but you can't do anything else. And I like the fact that he's respecting her and kind of giving her the time and the space and not putting that extra pressure on her. And you know what? I'm really, really thinking that Liam really, really likes Millie, and he just messed up. He messed up really, really bad, but he likes Millie. And I personally believe that, and it took me a little while because I had to think about this. I feel like he's definitely regretting his actions, and not just to say that he's regretting it. I feel that it's sincere, and I can definitely see that he's remorseful as well. So I don't know. I'm not back to rooting for them as I was, but I'm just thinking, let's see. Let's just keep the side eye on them. Let's see. We'll see. But I think it might just be that for Faye and Teddy. I definitely think that Jake and Liberty will just move forward. I think they've already even done that. But like I said, you know, somebody's actions and what they're thinking is two different things. So I'd really hope that mentally or emotionally, Liberty does not let it affect her. Okay, I don't think I've missed anything else, so I'm gonna end this video right here because it's went on a little bit longer than I planned. But yes, guys, before I go, I'm just gonna ask you to do me this one favor, please, guys. Just like my video, share my video, and comment down below because I see you guys commenting and I love it, and I love interacting with you guys. So please go ahead and just leave me a comment and let me know what you're thinking, because sometimes I might be having some thoughts in my head and I'm thinking, I don't know. But then I read the comments and I'm just like, you know what? I think you're onto something here, you know? You're onto something here. So yeah, guys, just make sure you comment, like, and if you're new to my channel, big up yourselves. I see a lot of new faces and I welcome you all. I can't remember all the names now, but I welcome you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Sarsaparilla family. I'm giving you open arms. I'm welcoming you with open arms, guys. But please, before you leave, please, 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 make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you click that notification bell so you get a notification every time I post another video. But for now, guys, I will see you tomorrow. So keep it sassy-licious.